Well, God bless this town. It's so good to be back home. Yeah.
Hi, this is Kyle Herschelman with the Journal News, along with Lindsay Wagahoff from the Montgomery County Economic Development Corporation. And this is the premiere edition of It's Always Sunny in Montgomery County. We wanted to do something to highlight what there is to do in Montgomery County throughout the year. So this will be a monthly video just to kind of help out the community and show what we have to offer.
Yeah, and we hear a lot that there's not a whole lot to do in Montgomery County, but there's plenty of things to do. You just have to know what to look for and where to find it. So Kyle and I are here to show you the different things that there are to do in the county.
And in this premiere edition, we are here at the beautiful Sherwood Forest Campground on the stage. I will not be playing this, but there will be a really good, a couple of really good musicians that will be playing later in the summer. And in just a minute, we will have an interview with Lesley, Pollard, and Zach Wygal, who are the coordinators of the Hillsboro Summer Concert Series, which is takes place right on this stage over the next few months. So make sure you check it out. Hi, this is Kyle again, and we are here with Lesley Pollard and Zach Wygal from the Hillsboro Chamber Summer Concert Series, and they are going to tell us a little bit about what's going to be going on the rest of the summer. First off, you had Cluster Pluck in here first time, something that Lindsay and I and our respective spouses were at. How did that show go off?
I felt it went really good for the first concert. I think it was the best first show that we've had. Well, I don't know.
Well, Boat Drunks
last year was
Boat Drunks is a really big draw.
But if you take that aside, because Boat Drunks has such a big following, I think it was the most successful first concert that we've had.
We couldn't have asked for a better kickoff.
Well, and it really
to the series.
And it really seemed like you guys had a nice, diverse mix of people there too. How do you kind of go about picking like some of the acts for the show?
Well, Zach and I, we talk about this a lot on WSMI. Zach and I, we're both avid music fans. We've been fans of music for a long time and follow music. And we just, we go to a lot of concerts ourselves throughout the year, and we'll say, hey, we've heard this band and it might be a good potential for summer concerts. Check them out. And so we just kind of put our heads together and say, we've seen this one, or did you hear about this band or that band? And we just YouTube them, or we see them live and then contact them and get them on the bill.
And it looks like, there's a lot of them are from kind of around the area, whether it be St. Louis or a little bit north of here. Who else do you guys have coming up the rest of this year?
Well, July 4th, the grand return of Old Salt Union, and that's someone that Lesley and I like.
Kind of stumbled
across them. One of our friends recommended them, and kind of looked them up on YouTube. We're like, well, they got a really good sound, and we went and watched them live, and well, the rest is history. There, it was hands down. one of the most talented young group of artists, and when we saw them, they weren't even together a year.
Right.
But their sound is just, well, you'll see for yourself.
Yeah, and they'll be at 4th of July Point on July the 4th, correct?
Right, and that's where it mixes up a little bit. The Chamber has taken over the 4th of July entertainment, so it won't be on this stage, it'll be at the Pavilion. I just needed a way to tie it all in together. But after that, July 11th, we have Chicago Farmer, and he'll be back on this stage, and he is from Delavan, Illinois, and he's a folk singer. He's a folk singer and storyteller, so anybody who likes VH1 storytellers or Bob Dylan type music will really appreciate him.
Yeah, that's what Lesley was kind enough to burn off one of his CDs for me, so that's what it kind of reminded me of, like a Bob Dylan, Woody Guthrie-esque, type, really a strong performer and a strong storyteller.
And he's really good live. He kind of tailors his audience and the community that he's in to his songs. He'll ad-lib and take, he's from the Bloomington area, so, as you heard on the CDs, he'll mention, streets in Bloomington or working at Caterpillar or various, establishments in Bloomington, but he will plug Hillsboro into that. So it's really fun, and it's something for all ages, young and older folks can enjoy.
And after those two shows, which are in July, Chicago Farmer is going to be here at the Sherwood Forest stage on July the 11th. After that, who are the last two for the summer?
August 1st, Funky Butt Brass Band. They have a lot of brass. They have
take a lot of brass.
They have horns. They have, I mean, of course, the traditional drums and guitars, but just a lot of different, like a horn section. And we actually had a couple of their members in street fighting band that played at this year's Stamp Out Cancer. But I went and saw these guys. They opened up for the Urge of the pageant, and blown away by them. They're so much fun. I think they're really going to get the crowd dancing.
That's awesome. And then after that is Matt Mason in September, correct?
September 5th, yes. He was the 2011 CMT Next Natural Superstar, won the reality show. Going to be here. He's got a really, really big following around here, especially in the Nokomis area. So we're hoping to draw in some, like a wider crowd from even further out this way.
And I'm familiar with a couple of his songs. One called "Beat Mine to E," which is about basically a cheating wife and some of the things and
Kind of like your cliche.
exactly, you know, but you know, in a real nice, you know, way to do it too. So you know, very good performer, and like I said, he has a nice following around here in Central Illinois.
He's opened up for a lot of big country acts. I mean, the list is just huge. And even one of his songs, "Good Year for the Outlaw," is now Kurt Busch's NASCAR intro song. So I mean, everything that he does, he just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Well, and like you said, it's a nice mix of music for, you know, old, young. I mean, you get to see some people that really have some potential to go on to bigger and better things.
And we've seen that with Old Salt Union.
Yeah.
You know, when they came here, they were relatively new band. They're still relatively new, under 2 years probably, and they've just really, you know, shot up from when they were here the last time. So we're real excited to be able to bring them back. Chicago Farmer plays all over, as does.
I think he has 6 albums out. Chicago Farmer.
Funky Butt Brass Band has opened up for some big names as well. So we're real excited to be able to bring them to Hillsboro and to introduce that, you know, regional music to people here, and to do it for free. You know, we want to create something for people to do in the summertime, and we have this beautiful stage that, you know, was used for the Bluegrass Festival years ago, and it's not being utilized. So that's why we moved it out here, and we thought, what a better way to do that.
And it's taken off since then. Since I came out here, it's really kind of like just found like the home.
Absolutely. Well, and you know, and plus as busy as Sherwood Forest is, it's a great venue, a great asset to have here in Hillsboro, so we can kind of showcase what Montgomery County brings to the table for those who may not necessarily be from around here too. So it's going to be a really exciting summer musically out here at Sherwood Forest, and we'll have all the information at the end of our video here, so you don't forget. And also you can go on the Chamber's website.
Yep, hillsborochamber.net.
Yep, and they'll have everything.
Follow us on Facebook.
On Facebook?
Absolutely, yes.
The event pages.
Yeah, we show a lot of good videos on there, and and anything you need to know leading up to the events, especially if there's like a sudden change, because like if there's happens to be rain, which hopefully there isn't, we'll be at the Moose Lodge, but I mean, it's kind of hard the day of the event to get stuff out, so definitely follow us on Facebook.
Absolutely, and like I said, it's going to be quite the event, and we're looking forward to it.
Us too.
Okay.
I'm moving on, Lord, I'm moving on. I've been dreaming of western skies for much too long.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm hoping that it sticks. Might not be the perfect fix, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Well, I said a man is gonna die tonight. I'm chasing tail lights straight as a crow flies, hunting justice down a country road. I've got a shotgun, it's riding shotgun, and we're both fixing to unload.